shot to death in an alley. It's been a depressingly regular occurrence in Kansas City for years. But this homicide set a new record for KCMO. 154 people killed so far in 2020, and more than 2 months to go in the year. At 5 o'clock, we told you how KC is looking at crime prevention in a new way. The Reform Project is a unique approach to addressing the root causes of violent crime. The plans are being worked on, but where will the money come from to implement it? KCTV5's Leslie Aguilar has been looking into that, and she's live tonight to explain. Leslie.
Ellen, right now the city is looking to cut $60 million from next year's budget. That's due to revenue losses because of the pandemic. Each city department was told to prepare a report of what an 11% cut would look like, and it doesn't look good. So we asked the mayor, how will new programs be possible? Mayor Quinton Lucas knows the city has its work cut out for them in creating a new budget.
You're right. I mean, there isn't going to be a pot of gold anywhere just waiting for us.
He says we need to stop thinking about the budget as cutting what was in it the year before and instead start at zero and add up what the city needs.
I would put it this way. Instead of making cuts, we're actually taking real steps to build what we actually have to fund. And importantly, not funding the many programs that may not work.
Reducing violent crime is an obvious goal. The Reform Project hopes to tackle the root causes of it through prevention and intervention. Things like mental health care, jobs, social services, and housing.
If we're addressing root causes, we need to spend real money on root causes, not just, toss $1,000 here, $1,000 there, and think that we've actually addressed the many issues that challenge us and are the basis of violent crime in Kansas City.
Some Kansas Cityans propose paying for those programs by taking away from the police department budget. The Kansas City Fraternal Order of Police president has suggested instead using money that currently goes to big corporations in the city's many tax increment financing contracts, like the $13 million a year to Power and Light or the $7 million to the Lowe's Hotel.
And that's combined right there, $21 million. That's not going to the general fund. Now, the theory of all of that is that it generates enough offsetting revenues that it's all worth it and you get something out of it. I think it's obvious that this year we will not. And so there is something to be said for how can we try to get more funds and through either clawbacks, contract amendments. And I think that's going to be very important for us to look to long term.
Next year's budget is in its beginning planning phases. A proposal isn't due till mid-February. So there's time to prioritize and figure out a way to fund programs that will make Kansas City safer. The mayor says getting involved with the Reform Project is how you can have a say in how it all goes.
We really want to make sure that everyone's a part of finding the solution.
Now, the city has not announced the date for the next town hall meeting for the Reform Project, which of course is still in its beginning planning stages. Reporting live downtown, Leslie Aguilar, KCTV5.